My name is Jillian Thompson, and I'm submitting from Wayne State University. So, for question number one, regarding my greatest concern about a career in funeral service, I personally have the greatest concern regarding the negative stigmas that surround our profession. In the news, especially lately, there have been some findings that aren't helpful to shedding a positive light on our field. And I think it's easy for the news to take something like that and post it everywhere. And it kind of shadows all of us in the funeral service profession that truly care about the families and are looking to provide the best service that we can and really take on their burden and help them get through these times. I think that we, as members of funeral service, need to educate people and just keep pushing forward and showing how much that we truly do care about our families and our profession. And this can help show the value of our profession and how important it really is for society to help people grieve their loved ones and deal with all the processes that come alongside of a death in the family. For number two, regarding Section 1812 of the Mortuary Science Code, which prohibits funeral homes, cemeteries, and crematories to be in conjunction with one another, I disagree with that. The reason that I disagree is because I feel that putting everything in one spot can minimize travel for not only the family but also for the firm. For the firm, this would allow them to save travel time from transporting the deceased to the crematory and further from the crematory to the final burial place. I know in more rural areas there are less crematories, so sometimes you're driving 1 to 2 hours one way just to bring the decedent to the crematory, and then you still have to go back and retrieve them. So this would be a great way to save time and resources. And also for the family, this will be a great way for them to have everything in one spot. So they're traveling less and there's less confusion with out of town family members who maybe aren't familiar with the area. This will allow them all to come to one location and not really have to worry about going to a different one or locating some other cemetery or crematory that they're really unsure of their processes. Also, if a family is really comfortable with a firm, they might feel strange going elsewhere. So this would be a great way for families to find a firm that they trust and stick with them through the entire process. I think it would be great if Michigan would allow the conjunction of the crematories and the cemeteries in Michigan alongside the funeral homes, because I really do think it makes the process easier on everybody. For my third question, to discuss the positives and negatives of mandatory continuing education, I think for positive, as our technology and our knowledge and just experiences in the field grow, we should grow alongside of that as well. I mean, even as new products or new solutions or tools, instruments, techniques, I mean, there's so many ways of doing everything that as new techniques come out, there's always a better way to do something or a different way that might suit your personality and your style better. And these are all great ways that we can keep our practice current and help our families in the best way that we can. I mean, if you look back on styles of embalming from the Egyptian era, and you can just see how far that it has come, which I think that it's very important that we stay current because then we can keep best practices up and really provide our services to our families and show that we truly care and how valuable our profession is. But also there is a negative that comes with that. As we all know, in our profession, it can keep us busy around the clock oftentimes. So balancing our personal life along with our work life and throwing continuing education into the mix, some people might frown upon that. But I do think that it is very important to keep our education up, as the times change, because you need to adapt and be able to be flexible and learn new ways. And what a better way than to continue education in the field that we love and how to show value and that we really care. So those are my answers. Thank you.